The vitamin K shot has a black box warning. What total bollocks is that for babies? This is part 3 of dispelling the myths around vitamin K. Here in the UK, we don't have black box warnings because we have the Black Triangle scheme led by the Medications and Healthcare Products Regulatory Authority, the MHRA. So if you were to have a reaction, there's the yellow card scheme that you or a healthcare professional can be able to input what the details of the reaction was into the MHRA, and they log it and they look into it. Black Triangle labels are primarily for new to market medications. Vitamin K has been around routinely since the 1950s and 60s. For part 1 on dispelling the mercury myth, go and have a look on my page. There's also vitamin K pros, cons, stats, what it is, all of the ins and outs of vitamin K on my page as well. So where I'm going to direct you to is Evidence-Based Birth for this information. They are fantastic. They've got a brilliant fact sheet with all of the information that is evidence-based and zero misinformation. The reason in the US there is a black box label warning is because vitamin K is given to adults who are having major bleeding, who are already on anticoagulant medications like warfarin. And vitamin K is like an activator of your blood clotting processes. And so these are already adults who are already really unwell. These are probably hemorrhaging adults at this stage, so they're bleeding profusely. They're on blood thinning medications, and they may be probably on other medications as well, because those who are on blood thinning medications often have other medical history that you need to be aware of. And vitamin K given intravenously needs to be given slowly, and it is a caution of using it itself. And instead, Canakion is used for paediatric babies to try and reduce the chance of vitamin K deficiency bleeding. Now, in relation to babies, any side effects, any adverse reactions here in the UK need to be reported to the MHRA through the yellow card scheme. Now, in the UK, there have been no case reports of adverse reactions in terms of vitamin K administration to babies. In 2014, researchers in Turkey published a case about one baby who had a severe allergic reaction to the injection and went into shock. The baby was fine, survived, but they couldn't find the reason why this one baby in Turkey, across the whole world, had this type of reaction. Considering there's only one case report in every piece of research going, considering around about sort of 98-99% of all babies will have received vitamin K in many countries, Canada, the UK, Australia, New Zealand, Japan, the Netherlands, etc. There are so many countries that recommend the 1 milligram of vitamin K because it's recommended by the World Health Organization. You've got to consider that actually this is a pretty safe medication. What should come with a black box warning though is vitamin K deficiency bleeding. And what has happened in some parts, particularly in America, is more and more parents are declining either having the oral or the injection version of vitamin K. There have been more case control reports of babies coming in with vitamin K deficiency bleeding. Once a baby is already starting to bleed, it's often too late. There is often brain damage already there. There's neurological impairment. The treatment for vitamin K deficiency bleeding is to give the baby vitamin K. As always, parents make the decisions that are right for them. They can absolutely choose to refuse, choose to decline. That is their choice and they should be supported with doing so. What I hate though is seeing comments that are on lots of different videos based around this misinformation that's going viral and them going, I regret my decision. I wish I'd known that. I wish someone had told me this. I will not be accepting this based on the fact that it's got mercury as a black box warning, both of which is total bollocks, absolute bollocks. And this is what puts babies at harm. If you are making a decision weighing up all the risks and the benefits of each individual item based on evidence, then you take that full responsibility for whatever happens next. And if everything's fine, great, hunky-dory, not a problem whatsoever. But what I would really hate to see is a baby come to harm because a parent saw a one-off video that went viral to say that, oh, it contains this and it's got this on it. But let me pose this to you. If you spread misinformation saying that it's got mercury black box, who ultimately is responsible if there is a baby with vitamin K deficiency bleeding? Is it that parent who has watched that video and has taken that to heart? Or ultimately, is it the person who's spreading that misinformation? Without the evidence, without actually showing what vitamin K, Canakion in this country, for example, contains, let me ask you, does the responsibility lie with the parent or does it lie with that person who spreads the misinformation? Ultimately, who should be liable for that?